is Wednesday afternoon. I'm in a lot of pain. I woke up in a ton of pain. The same pain I had before. It was ridiculous, and I've had heat on it pretty much all day. I don't know why, because the pain was like fluctuating up and down, and then it was going lower and lower, and then now it's back up, so I must have did something like yesterday that really aggravated it, but I don't know what it could be. So I've been trying to relax and stuff. I woke up this morning and then I had a bloody nose, so that was great. Half hour of my life right there. I did a bunch of cleaning. I did a lot of the dishes, like a lot more than I would normally do, cleaning wise, because even though I was in a lot of pain, I knew that if I was in a lot of pain tomorrow too, I'd rather just like fight through it and get it done today so I don't have to do as much tomorrow. So that's what I did. I did a couple other things. Can't remember what they are. No idea. Can't remember for some reason. What the heck? And then tomorrow I think I should be able to get the tires for my car, and then if I do end up going to get them tomorrow, I'm gonna ship out Sky's bracelet. I was gonna put some other stuff in with it too to send him a couple other things, but I don't know what else I would send him. I really don't. I wish I could think of something, but I don't want to just throw something stupid in there or whatever, like, but I don't know what he would want, so, but I also feel bad because he sent me stickers a couple times. Granted, like, the one time it was my birthday, so it was a gift, but, like, especially the second time, like, I didn't pay for it, and I feel bad now that I'm sending him something, but also he paid for it, so I'm like, I want to give him more stuff, I just don't know what to get him, because I don't have, like, stickers that I make or something like that. I've thought about making stickers, but I don't make stickers, so I don't know. If I think of something that's meaningful, I'll put it in there, otherwise I think he'll just get well, obviously there will be a note, but it'll just be the bracelet, and that'll be that. And then I'll send him something else later, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I'm still sick. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm still sick. I don't think it's as bad, but I'm still sick. My god. I hate being sick. Especially when it's been for this long. Oh my god, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. It's ridiculous. I think, was it yesterday? I don't really remember. Because my brain's been all wonky lately. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before yesterday that I played games with Anita. My brain was all wonky yesterday. My anxiety was really high. And I didn't know why my anxiety was really high, but it kept getting really high, and then it would trail off, and I would be able to calm myself down. And then it would get really high again, and that happened like multiple times yesterday, and it happened twice earlier today already. And like, am I doing something wrong, or like not the right way, or is like, am I just having like a harder time with things right now, or like, I don't know. So I think I'm doing things right. I just think that maybe my body's just having a really hard time right now, but I don't know. I want it to stop, though. I want the anxiety to stop, but I don't know how to make it stop. It's all a lot, but I'll get there sooner or later. Hopefully more people buy bracelets, because I really want to send more of them out. Making the bracelets and sending them out, I don't know. It just makes me so happy. So hopefully more people will buy bracelets soon. Obviously nobody has to. I also don't remember because I put it in the description of my last couple videos, except for my last one. I don't know if I put it in the description, because I meant to go and edit the description, so like it's the same base description on all the videos, and it would have the Etsy link in there, but I don't think I put the Etsy link in there, unless I did. So I'm gonna have to figure that out and put that in there, and then that'll be sorted. Maybe I should promote it more. I don't really know what I should do. So I also don't want to be like spamming it or feel like I'm spamming it even if I'm not, you know what I mean? So hey guys, it is Thursday and I'm still in so much pain. I don't know why I'm still in so much pain. I've been trying to go to sleep at night laying on my right side Or, no, on my left side because I hurt on my left side. So I'm thinking maybe if I lay on that side, it'll stretch it out while I'm sleeping. But then I wake up on my right side and I wake up in so much pain, so I don't know which side I should be sleeping on. Like the side I wake up on, maybe I should be sleeping on that side. Or maybe I don't know what I should do. I got some green tea, and I am in so much pain still. I'm wearing the same shirt I wore yesterday, as far as I remember. Because I didn't change my shirt yet today, because it hurt so bad. It was even hard putting this sweater on and putting like this around my neck, and oh my god, it hurt so bad. I took a Tylenol this morning, and I just don't want to be in pain anymore. I really don't. I never went and got my tires today. My mom texted me a few hours ago, like an hour or two ago. My dogs are barking. And she's like, "Are you alive?" And I texted back and I said no. And then she never replied. So I'm surprised she didn't say anything. And she hasn't said anything yet. I think my dogs are finally done barking. I don't remember what I was talking about, but they were just being so obnoxious I couldn't even hear myself think. But my anxiety's been so high lately, and I was texting my mom yesterday, and I told her, I'm like, my anxiety's like bonkers the last couple days. And I kind of know why, but I also kind of don't know why, and I was like, I don't know, like, why is my anxiety so wild? And she's like, maybe it's because of the pain, and I was like, maybe. But, like, the pain only came back in, like, full swing yesterday. So then what about the day before that, and part of the day before that, and stuff like that? Like, where's all this anxiety coming from? I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm so over it. Because I'm just freaking out all day. And I'll get stuff done, and then, like, the rest of the day is just freaking out. And I'll freak out while I'm doing stuff. And I feel like I just don't have time for anything, but I do have time for anything. But I'm so anxious, and I feel so rushed. And that's part of my problem is I feel rushed. So I feel like I don't have time to do anything. So then I don't do things as good as I should. And then that stresses me out more because then I'm anxious about that. And I had anxiety yesterday because I was talking to my therapist, and I have a lot of anxiety around, like, my mom and her boyfriend and things I'm supposed to do. And it obviously got better when I moved out and stuff like that. And I didn't get this bad again until I moved back in. Because I do pretty much everything in the house, like, I'm in a lot of pain, and I don't feel good, and I've been sick for 3 weeks, and I have so much anxiety, and, like, but I still have to do everything, and then I stress myself out about it, and she's like, well, try and do something where, like, say you're told to do something, like, vacuum, but you don't vacuum one room, and just see how that goes, because that isn't the end of the world, and this, that, whatever, and so I was like, okay, and I haven't vacuumed all week, but the garbage day was yesterday, and I didn't bring in the trash cans, partly because I was in a lot of pain, and the snow was really bad yesterday, and I didn't want to have to deal with that and the pain, and it was just so much, and I didn't want to deal with it, so I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to do it. And as it got later and later in the day, I got more and more anxious, and then Brad came home, and my anxiety, like, exploded, and I was freaking out, and he never said anything. He wasn't upset, mad, nothing, like, nothing happened. And my anxiety was for nothing. And that's part of what she was trying to, like, get into my head is that, like, I'm doing this to myself. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. She says a lot of it has to do with, like, my childhood and growing up and this and that, which makes a lot of sense. But I still don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I don't know. And she's like, well, that's probably also why you can't work and why working is so difficult for you. It's because you're doing the same stuff except you're doing it at work, and then it's not your parents, and it's your manager, and it's your job, so then everything's, like, multiplied by, like, 10, and everything's just super difficult and hard, and then you come home and you crash, and then you wonder why, and I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But even working at home and doing stuff for myself, like the bracelets and stuff, even that, like, is really exhausting, but I think it's because I put so much expectation on things, like a lot more than I should. I don't know, everything's really wonky, and my anxiety's really bad again today, and I did some cleaning and dishes and stuff like that. I'm gonna go back downstairs in a little bit because I left some stuff on the counter to dry, so I gotta put those away. And then do a couple other things. And I keep telling myself, I keep talking to myself out loud and being like, it's okay, everything's fine. Nothing's bad. You did the best that you could with what you have. Like, because I'm sick and I don't feel good and I'm in pain, like, with everything that I have going on and my anxiety levels, I did everything I could reasonably. And stressing myself out because I can't do something or I can't do more isn't going to benefit me. So I just keep telling myself, like, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's good. Everything's great. And I just need to calm down. And telling myself that, like, not just that everything's, like, okay and stuff, but the fact that, like, I don't know, it's like telling myself not to worry about something. And because obviously with anxiety you worry about stuff, and I worry about everything and this and that. And so, like, I keep telling myself not to worry about it because it's not as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be. Or, like, even if it is, like, everything will still be okay. Like, it's not the end of the world, basically. And I have to constantly remind myself that things are okay and I'm fine. Constantly. Constantly having to remind yourself that you're okay and everything's fine is exhausting. It's exhausting. But I'm doing everything I can. And then I'm doing more than I can because, like, my mom, like, we're doing, like, cooking dinner and stuff. Like, I only have enough energy. Like, last night I had, like, no energy. I didn't have enough energy to actually cook dinner and stuff like that, but I, like, forced myself to do it, and then I crashed afterwards because, like, and then my anxiety got really bad because of it, and I don't remember where my brain was going because my brain just stopped. My brain just stopped. But what was I talking about? I don't remember. I know I was talking about dinner and stuff like that, but the exact thing that I was talking about, I can't remember what I was talking about. Okay. Whatever, okay, so that's done. But that's basically my life. Like, I keep, like, I'm really bad at remembering things in general, and I'm really bad at remembering stuff that happened in the past. Like, I don't remember a lot of my childhood. I don't remember a lot of stuff. Barely remember yesterday, and as I'm speaking, I forget what I just said. Like, I literally don't remember, and I'll probably not remember it. I'll obviously remember it, or it'll jog my memory when I'm going through the clips here, and I'm editing it whenever I get to that. But as of right now, no idea what I was talking about. Sometimes my brain just kind of stops, and I get overwhelmed, and I just don't function, and I can't function. And there's a lot of times where, like, I'll just, like, I'm, like, not here, but I'm here. Which I guess is dissociation, where I'm, like, I'm here, but I'm not here. Like, you ring the bell, and, like, I'm not coming to the door. I'm inside, but I'm not coming to the door. I'm not answering the door. Like, hello? So, I'm gonna drink my tea. And I just need to, like, I don't even know what I need to do. I don't know, because everything's confusing, and my body's anxious. And I think one of the reasons why my anxiety is so bad lately is because, like, all this stuff is brought up and stuff in therapy, and my brain's just having a hard time, like, wrapping its brain around it. My brain's having a hard time wrapping its brain around it. I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around it. Or, like, it's just digging up other stuff that I don't know because I don't remember it. And my brain's just going crazy about it, but I don't know what it is. And there's a lot of stuff that, like, not everything is from my childhood, and not everything is, like, I'm gonna figure all this out and rewire my brain to, like, be normal and stuff, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm gonna be fine. Like, that's not how life works. I know that's not how it's gonna work. But with the level of anxiety that I have right now is I can't function. It's really hard to function. And then you add on top of that my depression, and it's like, well, I'm out of commission for, like, the rest of my life. Because that's what it feels like. Every day's, like, struggle. But I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. I mean, I'm getting somewhere, and that somewhere ought to be good, I suppose. So, you know. Hi guys, it is Friday. Hopefully I get this vlog up today because I haven't put up any vlogs today. Yesterday my mom cut my hair and she accidentally left a piece too long, so she's got to cut that. And when I washed my hair yesterday, because I had so many like loose pieces, it like really scrubbed my hair to like try and get all the loose pieces out, so there's some pieces that are turning blue already. But regardless, I still want to re-dye it because, again, it didn't really take on my roots or anything. But I needed my hair cut because my hair was too long around my ears and it was making me feel like I had to put my hair behind my ears. And she accidentally made this look kind of funny. But my hair usually covers that anyways. And plus it's winter and I wear hats. But I don't know. I got my hair cut. I haven't done anything with it though. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I thought about just wearing a hat today. And I wanna stream, but I have so much anxiety around streaming and streaming by myself because I just feel like I'm boring and no one's gonna watch. And I don't care if no one watches. Like, I don't have a problem if no one watches. But then also, my anxiety has a problem if no one watches. But that's like, but if someone does watch, then I have anxiety. So it's like, either way, I'm an anxious mess. I'm a freak. And, also yesterday, the clip that I did yesterday, because I wasn't really there yesterday, and I don't know if I talked about it because I don't really remember the clip that I recorded, and I don't know what it was until I go to edit it. I have no idea. I don't really remember anything that I said. I remember a couple of things that I said, but I wasn't really there yesterday. Like, I don't know, I just wasn't. And last night before bed, I've been trying to do meditation before bed and stuff, and that's been kind of helping, which has been nice. I feel like I'm definitely more here today than I was yesterday, so I think I'll remember everything today. But anyways, I've been trying to do meditation and stuff before bed to help me sleep and to help me, like, figure out everything in my head. And I feel like it's been helping. It's only been like 3 days, but I feel like it's been helping. And I was thinking about it yesterday and all of my anxiety and everything. And I've kind of pieced together when it started, which I kind of knew when it started. And then when it started to go downhill. And then also, I've also kind of pieced together why my anxiety is bad around specific things and why it gets really bad around specific things. And a lot of it is like, because I've always been told in one way or another throughout my life that everything I do isn't enough or isn't good enough or I'm not good enough, and that things that, like, I'm losing my train of thought, like my brain doesn't want to talk about this or something. Or like I'm not good enough, or something, like I'll start doing something and then whatever I'm doing isn't good enough, and not for me, but like for other people it's not good enough. It's kind of like, so I'll go back to like with streaming. So when I first started streaming, I did it like every day, like 8 hours a day, like I was having a blast. And like for one, also I got burnt out because I was just so consumed in it and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I stopped for a while and I haven't really gotten like full back into the swing of it since then. But also I have a lot of anxiety around it because, and I haven't really talked much about Cody or anything, but a lot of it leads back to him, like with the streaming and the reason why I haven't been streaming, and not just of being burnt out, but also the other reason why I stopped was because of him, because everything I was doing and it not being good enough and not what he wanted, and like I just put all these things and my brain takes everything to the extreme. So like, even though I enjoy it and I'm thinking like I'm having a blast and I think like whatever I'm doing, I'm like everything's good, everything's great, and I'm having a blast, and someone comes over and tells me what you're doing isn't good enough, like for them or whatever, like you're not good enough, what you're doing isn't good enough because instead of doing this you're doing this, and I don't understand this because you could be doing this, and it equates to them telling me that like whatever I'm doing isn't good enough. So now I have so much anxiety revolving around streaming I have a lot of anxiety revolving around a lot of things. I already had anxiety around streaming and stuff to begin with because, like, people, and I have social anxiety and, like, being on the internet and stuff like that. And I really want to stream, but I just have so much anxiety. Like, I don't want to do it. I just want to shut myself down and, like, just not do it. And I've been sitting here at my computer with everything open, ready to stream for, like, half an hour now, and I just can't get myself to do it. Because I feel like no matter what game I choose, or no matter what I choose to do, like, it just won't be good enough. And I don't know how to get that out of my head. I just don't know how to get it out of my head. It's stuck in my head, and I don't know what to do. Nah. So, I'm suffering. What else is new? I don't know, it's really dumb. And it's kind of, like, everything is dumb. And obviously that's not, like, the only reason, because there's other people, and then there's other things that come into it, like, that's not the only reason. But I feel like it's probably a big reason, like, deep down in, like, my brain. Like, it makes sense that it would be a reason. Because he shoved a lot of crap in my head, like, all the time. He was a bad person. I don't want to talk about it. But anyways, I don't know how to, like, make my brain not think that way. Or, like, I stop myself from thinking that way, but then all of a sudden I get into a situation and my brain, like, reverts back to thinking that way, like, about, like, what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it and this and that. And then it's the reason why no matter what I'm doing, even if, like, I did a lot of stuff today and it was a very productive day, I feel like every single time I let myself have downtime, even if it was to eat, I feel like I have to justify it, because if I don't justify it, that it's not good enough. And I've realized, and I've said it before in my vlogs, was like, I don't know why I feel like I have to justify myself. Like, I know why now. Like, now I know why I feel like I have to justify myself. And I still keep doing it, of, like, trying to justify myself with every little thing that I do, because every little thing that I do I feel like isn't good enough, and I'm not allowed to do this, 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 and this. And it's gonna take a lot of work, and it's very stressful, but I feel like I've finally, like, I've pinpointed stuff, and you'd think that pinpointing all this stuff would make it a lot easier for me, but in the, like, it makes it harder for me, because now I know all this stuff, and I'm, like, trying to, like, figure it out and, like, backtrack and, like, put a stop to it and, like, rewire my brain to not think this way anymore, but it stresses me out more. But also at the same time that it stresses me out more, I still feel like I'm getting somewhere in the end. It's just gonna take a really long time for me to get somewhere. And then it's also really stressful for, like, other people who aren't, like, directly in my life that I talk to every day about stuff like this, who, like, don't see the progress that I'm making and the stuff that I'm doing, and then they look at me and they think I'm not doing anything all day and I'm not making any progress and I'm wasting my life. But, like, if they actually did know me, they would know, like, how far I've come and everything that, like, has happened. And, like, I have to try and, like, shut off my brain from seeing those people who are gonna judge about stuff that they don't know, because people like that make me feel worse and make me feel like everything I'm doing isn't good enough, and that just, like, adds to my problem. But it's really hard to shut off people like that, especially when you have people like that in your life that you also don't want to open up to. So it's like, is any of this making sense? Because I feel like I'm just rambling hard. But I want to edit this vlog and stuff. I probably won't do it today because I kind of really do want to stream. So maybe I'll get myself to stream. It's going to be kind of hard to get myself to stream, but maybe I'll be able to. If I can't, I can't. I mean, 'tis life. Then I'll just edit this vlog. But if I do get myself to stream, or even if I can't get myself to stream and I get myself to do something else or whatever, this vlog probably won't go up until this weekend. Saturday. I could probably get this up tomorrow or something like that. I could probably do that. So you'll be seeing this vlog soon. And I don't remember the last clip that I did. I wasn't really there yesterday when I did that. And then I have really bad memory in general, so I know that I did a clip before that, I think. But I don't know what that was about, so this vlog is just going to be a hodgepodge of me just rambling about nonsense, which is pretty much all of my vlogs. But I don't know, it gives me somewhere to talk. And it's different than writing it down because I could just like spew it all out of my mouth instead of like trying to make it make sense to put it into words on a piece of paper. So, or like my brain goes too fast and then I can't write it down, and I don't know. Anyways, thanks for listening to me and continuing to listen to me and stuff like that. All of my links will be down below for my Twitch. I think my Twitch has always been down below, but I'll make sure that is. My Etsy thing will be down below for the bracelets. Which reminds me, I'm going to be shipping out Sky's bracelet this weekend, Sunday, because that's when we go shopping, so that's when I'll be leaving the house. I don't think I'll add anything else into it, because I don't know what else I wanted to add into it, but I wanted to give something else to Sky, but I just don't know what. But I also don't want to ask, because I want it to be a surprise, and I don't know what to put in it, so I'll just wait, and like, I'll do a different package or something later on for him or something. So, anyways, all of my links will be down below, as they always are. And, see you guys next week. Hopefully y'all are having a good week. Hopefully y'all are in a good place. And continue to be in a good place. And I'll see you guys next week sometime. Hopefully you won't go the whole week without seeing me again. Hopefully you'll get something. It's just been really hard for me lately, so, you know, I'm trying.